Crypto Frog, today talking about Avalanche. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I bet no one has ever done that kind of comedy regarding this token before. It is called Avalanche. And it is a cryptocurrency token that I think you should be keeping an eye out for in 2021. If you have tuned in for the first time and aren't a subscriber, throw me a solid and subscribe to my channel, and that will help the algorithm. And maybe if you're invested in Avalanche, you can get some more exposure for said project. And everyone loves a bit of exposure for their baggerinos. As per usual, I'm going to tweet this out. In the meantime, none of this is financial advice. Today we're talking about Avalanche, build the internet of finance. And some people would say, oh, Frog, you're a bit late to the game on this one. I would argue, no. I wanted to see some validation of what I thought was already the case with Avalanche before I made a video about it. Although in the past I've made video about stuff that didn't need validation in my own mind. I just kind of made a video for the hell of it. If you're tuning in on the live chat, I am not currently listening to your live chats. I'm sure it's legendary, but I welcome the super chats since YouTube pays like balls. Right, let's look at the current price of AVAX on Binance before we kick off, and I'll just tweet this out live now. As of the time of making this video, the current price of one AVAX is around $13.15. It has been on the rise, rising fast. Price-wise, big fan. Not going to lie to you, but of course, do your own research. Disclaimer. Always throw in a disclaimer. And then, no one can say anything. Let me just fill you in with the Alpharino. So Avalanche is an open source platform. Now, if you're a first time viewer, I'm not just going to read out the website for you. That's not how we do things in these parts. But for this particular case, I think I will start by reading out the first basic sentence of the website, because it explains quite a bit in it. So it's an open source platform for launching highly decentralized applications, new financial primitives, and new interoperable blockchains. Does that mean anything to you? No. Well, you should study up, because this project is pretty bad, boy. First thing that grabs my attention is, let's scroll down here, the team are like a literal who's who of very strong people. There's this guy here, Eamon Gun Sadia. He's like some Cornell professor. I'm led to believe that's a good university in the United States of America, aka Burgerland, the land of the hamburger. He's been in crypto for absolutely ages, and Cornell may very well be an Ivy League school, which means it's one of the best in it. And they have a bunch of very strong people in their team with a lot of background in blockchain. They say they're a world-class team of experts in computer science, economics, finance, and law. They have offices, 2 of them in New York State. I hope they aren't too badly cooped down right now, but there we go. It doesn't matter, because they're creating a frictionless world, so they can literally do it from their bedroom. Pretty much like how I make my YouTube videos. Now, going back to the website, it says it's the internet of smart assets. Just deleting. Internet of blockchains. Reactive dApps. P2P payments. Pretty gravy. Now, apparently the guys at Chainlink are big fans of Avalanche in regards to where it stands in the market cap. Isn't that big, isn't that small. It's circa $1 billion market cap as of the time of making this video. As with many of my other videos, I probably think that in 1 year's time people will be like, oh my god, why didn't I buy an enormous fat bag of Avalanche when Frog talked about it 1 year ago. Now, I do believe in regards to said team that Vitalik, the Chad, behind Ethereum, the second biggest cryptocurrency in the whole of this God's green earth, is a big fan. And actually, if you scroll down on the website, you can see that I believe they throw Ethereum's name around somewhere. People are saying that this could actually be a challenger. I know that everyone says there's challenges to Ethereum and Chainlink, but I think this stands a relatively good chance as well. Even I think Vitalik said that Avalanche can actually maybe overcome some of the issues that he's had with Ethereum, which is kind of gravy, isn't it? So what this protocol looks like, why Avalanche? It's always good to know why you want to buy something. So developers who build on Avalanche. I'm just saying that because that's how I imagine French people say it. Or Avalanche. Can create powerful, reliable, and secure apps and custom blockchain networks as a smart contract platform and build on existing private or public subnets. I think they're looking at having kind of like their own subnet to be scalable, all that kind of jazz. And now it must be important to point out as well that this isn't some thrown together fly-by-night project either. Really is a project that's been very much worked hard upon. If you're just tuning in, subscribe, thumbs up, share, disclaimer, no financial advice. If you're watching live, feel free to throw me some super chat, or my cryptocurrency addresses are in the video description below. Perhaps if Avalanche are watching this, they can throw me some. I did notice that they have something down here. Make me an ambassador. If you want to make me an ambassador, feel free. Yeah, so these are the this is what I was looking before. Ethereum, not Ethereum, Ethereum. So basically it's Avalanche plus Ethereum equals Ethereum. They say it's a friendly fork of the Ethereum mainnet on the Avalanche. All of Ethereum as is powered by the Avalanche engine. MetaMask, my Ethereum wallet, Remix. Ready to work out of the box? Build back better? Are you ready? Now, technically, this is a very impressive project as for the places you can buy it. Unfortunately, I believe some of our American brethren are having some issues getting their hands on AVAX as we speak. I don't know whether you're allowed to. It's obviously on Binance, the non-burger version of Binance, innit? 19 people watching. Legendary thumbs up, please. Please share this video. Retweet my tweet. I don't know whether Americans can use Bitfinex. I know, actually, I looked at my analytics. I really shouldn't call Americans burgers. I'll just call them gringos. Because actually about half of my viewers are from the United States. So best not to offend your main viewership. If only mainstream media would learn the same thing as quickly as I do. Bitfinex, OKX, those are the three exchanges. I'm sure it'll be on loads of exchanges before you can say throw Frog a super chat. And so it's super fast. It can really, people are saying like it can be, the speed of it is something ridiculous. It's actually like can stand up against like credit cards and all that kind of jazz, just by the speed of how fast it processes. You can also just make your own Avalanche wallet here. It's really rather simple. You go to this website, click on wallet, and create new wallet. Generate key phrase. Write down your key phrase with a pencil or a pen, preferably, and store it somewhere safe. Don't just take a picture of it on your phone. You might get hacked, and if this does 100x, you'll be sick AF. Very decentralized, but some people have talked about the fact that it might not be as decentralized as everyone's saying, but apparently it's quite easy to run a node as well. As far as I'm aware, the current collateral for running a node is about 2,000 AVAX, which, as of the time of making this video, math is not my strong point. Around $26,000. Obviously, if you get a node, you can start printing AVAX like it's going out of fashion. I do believe that AVAX nodes, Avalanche nodes, will be sought after in the future, but what can I say? It's just what I think. So no financial advice. Apparently it's pretty easy to set up the nodes, because normally nodes, everyone's like, what the fuck? Nodes are like hard to set up. Apparently it's quite easy, and you don't need cyber command in terms of computer power in your bedroom, in your disgusting bedroom that your mother keeps cleaning, even though you're 37 years old and you haven't left the house yet because you're an unemployable wrench. It's also good because it can resist kind of any hack attacks and all that kind of jazz. It's building on top of Ethereum, so that's good. They're all good buddies. DeFi is the thing right now. I think AVAX has a good chance to get it all going. I think people who are running a node right now are stacking hard, so that is good as well. So there's still a lot in terms of the roadmap. Let's go on the roadmap here. Avalanche X grants. Create educational content. Hello. Hit me up with the gravy. I don't know how educational this is. But you can scroll down and look at post mainnet. They already launched mainnet. NFTs. With Ethereum about to smash its all-time highs, I'm kind of regretting spending all that Ethereum, that cheap Ethereum, on stupid NFTs that I'm never going to use again. Okay, but you can see some of the features that will be available after mainnet launch: post-quantum VM, pruning, database upgrades, network monitoring, VM sandboxing, frosty consensus. That sounds pretty good. You can stay in the loop by putting your email address in said box. Hit me up with a grant. I'll just take 2,000 of your tokens, sir. Now let's have a look at the supply. The max supply is 720 million, but you don't need to worry yourself too much about that, because half of it is not going to be in the circulating supply ever. Max circulating supply 360 million. Current circulating supply about 77 million. Now, I was looking at the old tokenomics. Let's have a look here. Now, I was looking at this token sale. This happened. The first one happened in February of 2019. People were scooping that up for 33 cents, but they had to vest it for 1 year. 33 cents. Current price, $13. Don't you just love crypto freaking currency? So either they've dumped their stacks by now. Only 18 million tokens are up for sale, but still that would make a big dent if 18 million were dumped on the market. But that would have got released almost a year ago now, so don't sweat it too much about that. Next one to keep an eye on, though, I would say is May 2021, which is when the vesting period of the private sale staking round 1 finishes. Around 25 million tokens are going to hit the market, so keep that in your mind. Also, July 2020, there are going to be another 12 million potentially hitting the market. So keep May 2021 and July 2021 in the back of your mind if you are purchasing Avalanche. And so I think looking forward, big things can be expected. You can see the documentation. They have forum. They have all the social media. They have the white papers. All that. I know you won't read the white paper, but I'll just say white paper anyway. White paper. And I think it has all the tech, and it has the pumpabilities built in. It's got the speed. It's got the transactions per second. It's got scalability, the interoperability, all that kind of butter. Lots of smart chaps, not your average smooth brains running the project, as I touched upon at the start of this video. The tech's good. Yes. Oh, yeah. So in regards to the node, if you want to run a node, current time of making this video costs you about 26 there, which is about 3/4 of 1 Bitcoin. That might be absolutely nothing to you, or it might be an absolute shit ton, but apparently they are considering lowering the node collateral to 500 in the near future. Likely when they update the project. It must be said as well that in regards to tokenomics, just keep an eye out for the unlocking of those vested tokens in May and July. But May and July are still 4 months and 6 months away, which is literally 25 years in crypto terms. The inflation of the project is actually pretty low in terms especially in regards to some of its competitors. As I touched upon on the supply here, so you can see the max supply is 720 million. So you can see the circulating supply is just over 10% of that. So I think these are some of the things you should keep in mind. Like I say, the vested tokens being unlocked, the fact that a lot of people did buy in for well under $1. Current price is now around 13 of your US dollars. Some people have kind of said it's untested, which, to be fair, is a pretty fair criticism, I would say. But if you can't experiment, if you have some big brains working on your side, I think you stand in good stead. And for a punt, if you're looking for a mid-range punt, disclaimer, might be worth your time. Let's think about it. I mean, if it has a market cap of $1 billion and it's ranked 44 biggest can't speak cryptocurrency in the world, let's pick one of these easy targets at the top here. It would have to 4x to reach the market cap of Bitcoin SV, which I think we can all agree upon is absolute ballsack. Now, people who are bullish on Avalanche, and I must say, I like what I'm seeing, is the fact that the old staking or running a node could be extremely popular in the future and very profitable. Remember, there was that one guy on Twitter said buying a, like, this is going back years now, I'm showing my age, but there was that one guy on Twitter, he said buying, what was Dash's old name? It was like Dark Coin or something like that. He said something like, he tweeted out a tweet that should go down in legend. So it said something like buying 1 or 5 Dark Coin, or what became known as Dash masternodes will buy an apartment building in Manhattan, and it turns out he wasn't that far wrong. Wouldn't you just love a time machine? But I'm not here to talk about Dash. I'm here to talk about Avalanche. Lots of the tokens are staked and don't need to worry about any huge massive dumps, but like I say, keep those things in mind. And then I was looking that one of the Rosetta technical leads at Coinbase, his name is Patrick O'Grady, he jacked Coinbase in and moved over to Avalanche to join it, and actually has a tweet thread. Let me have a look, because I know you love the bullish gravy. Patrick O'Grady. Oh, I put Patrock. The dangers of doing live. Bear with me. So here's Patrick O'Grady. He is a CS at Stanford's engineer at Coinbase, but now he's moved to Avalanche. Ava Labs, building Avalanche. We are empowering people to build an open, simple, democratic internet of finance. He tweeted this out. He put this long thread out. It's rather bullish on Avalanche. What does he say here? He just gives a lot of free gravy out about. I shall leave a link to said tweet thread in the live chat, because I'm a legend. Ooh. Patrick O'Grady, if you search for him. Smart cat, but he's very bullish. Why would he leave Coinbase? Why would he leave an absolutely cushy gig to go and work for a project that is completely untested, isn't it? So Avalanche, what does the Frogster think? I'm pretty bullish on it. The mainnet hasn't been out that much. There's a lot of staked tokens in there. The GitHub is rammed. All the code is getting printed at a big rate, and a huge community. Lots of people bullish on it, especially 4chan beers. But I noticed that crypto Twitter isn't really a buzz with AVAX right now. But perhaps one day it will be. And you heard about it first here on Crypto Frog. No, you probably didn't, because I have actually seen other more successful crypto YouTube channels mention Avalanche, but I'm pretty sure they didn't give you the information in such a professional manner as Crypto Frog. I'm going to call it a day here, friends, because I got to get out of this routine of making hour-long videos of me blabbering on. If you're not a subscriber, please click subscribe. Disclaimer, none of this is financial advice. I have been Crypto Frog. You are all legendary. Until we meet again, you know the deal. Stag the Chatterino.